Hi everyone, today I'm going to be taking a look at this LEGO Ideas set. As you can see, it's from Friends, but not the usual LEGO Friends. This is Friends, the TV series, which I'm sure everyone has seen, and if you've never watched it, I'm sure you must have heard of it. So this comes with 1,070 pieces and 7 minifigs, and is £65 in the UK or $60 in the US, which I think is very good. So the price per piece is 6.1p, if that's the kind of thing you're interested in. Did I say the set number? 21319. See down here. 16 plus, obviously not for the content, but it is not complex, but it's not the easiest build. There's quite a lot of work goes into it, and a lot of those pieces are quite small, so maybe the price and the piece count is maybe slightly misleading because it's not huge pieces. But for £65, I still think it's very good, very complete set, and some very nice minifigs, which I think if you look at them down here, you would probably guess who they are without knowing. I mean, or probably most of them at least. So, the box itself, it's a very nice box. Got some nice artwork on the sides, like so, which obviously you'll know the meaning of this if you've seen the show. If you haven't seen the show, it's where Ross and I can't remember who else is trying to get a sofa up the stairs, and it gets stuck in the stairwell, and he keeps saying pivot. So you can see on the back plenty of different ways to lay out the minifigs, and some sections you can remove if you like. I guess if you wanted maybe just to have this, the main kind of feature, the sofa and the main characters, you could put that somewhere separate if you didn't have space for the whole set. And yeah, a little bit of artwork on the side, nothing too major there. And there is the set there, which I'll move on to shortly. The other good thing with this box is it opens up like this, kind of like a gift box, I suppose. So yeah, quite a nice box, unusual one. I keep all my boxes anyway, but I know keeping boxes is always a space issue, but I would say this is one probably to keep. In terms of the book, let's have a quick look. So in my unboxing video, I did kind of flick through the book, but it just, in case you couldn't see that video, it does have lots of information about the show, which you can pause and read if you like. And information, hang on a sec, let's adjust the camera a little bit, there we go, now we can fit everything in. So information about all the characters, like all the idea sets, it shows you who actually designed the set and his reasoning behind it. And then we move on to the LEGO designers, who from the sounds of it are also big fans of the show. Yeah, it's kind of a Q&A with them. And then it goes on to building the set. So that's it for the set. That's it in terms of other information, then it's just onto the build. So it's around 150 pages. Just in the back of the book, shows you a few other idea sets. Right, so enough of that stuff. Let's have a look. Just move the box. Right, let's have a look at the actual set itself. Get rid of the tripod. So, if you didn't already know, this set is done very much like the show, but also with some cameras and kind of rigging to show that it is like a film set. But you can very quickly see there is a lot of detail here and a lot of small pieces which do make up the piece count. So if we look around the outside, nothing to see there. There is a back door there, but again, nothing much. And if we move on to this side, you've got a little bit more to it. In the book, it does show that you can remove this printed piece if you want the central Perk sign to be on the outside. But to be honest, I'm not sure why you would want to do that, because I think face on is the way to have it, so you can see everything. So yeah, we have two cameras, one on either corner. I'm just going to move that tripod out of the way, move my chair a little closer. Yeah, so this floor section is removable, which I will remove in a bit. It's built up with lots of different blocks, different colours, looks quite nice. And then sofa and chairs. When I was building the sofa, I thought it seemed a bit too orange, but I'm sure it was like a reddy colour in the show, but I think it looks good. So we have all of our characters in place. So we have Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, Rachel, Monica, and then Ross over on the keyboard. I will show all the minifigs separately, and then there's Gunther at the back. So we have a nice printed guitar. The keyboard you make up, but the white keys is a printed piece. Nice flowers in the corner. Workman's hat. A couple of umbrellas, some more flowers, candles, I guess they're candles, or a posh light down this side. That is a nice printed service sign. Extra cups. So this floor section here is also built up the same as the main section and can be removed. This on top is just Rachel's waitress tray with a spare cup, so I'll remove that. So you have a couple of extra chairs and a table, so you can put in your own just random people, or any characters you like really. I was thinking I could put Joker and Batman sat in there maybe, as soon as I have lots of those lying around. So yeah, we have a couple of cookies down here. We have the register, or the till if you're in England. And yeah, just lots of great details at the back. Very kind of ornate coffee machine, teapot, a few other pots and cups, so there's all sorts going on there. But yeah, it just looks very nice. And then a very nice printed sign at the back. So I did actually read all these out as I was building it, but I will just quickly show you those so you can read the different blends. So yeah, I think I don't really don't really need to say too much about this set. I think you can see that it looks very detailed, and if you know the show, you'll recognise it instantly. If you have no idea about the show but you like modulars or things like that, then it's a good set, especially considering the price. And even if you're not the biggest Lego fan but you're a Friends fan, then this is a very nice standalone set. You could easily have this on a coffee table somewhere, and yeah, a lot of people would recognise it and like it. I think it looks very good. So obviously my son Logan, who's not quite 5 yet, he doesn't know what Friends is, but he definitely knows what a coffee shop is, so he's going to like playing with this set, and I'm sure he'll have his own characters to add in. In terms, I think that's all the printed pieces. So we have the window behind Ross, I mentioned the sign, and we have a picture up here, but that's a sticker. That's obviously the print. Reserve signage, a sticker, the pizza and the little piece of pizza on top and the newspaper, they're prints, so they're good to get. This down here is Chandler's laptop, which is closed, which I won't struggle trying to open it now, but that's what that is. And yeah, that's probably about it. So you've got the mic stand over there as well, I forgot to mention. So you can swap out having Ross performing, or you can put in Phoebe with her guitar. So the piano is not actually fixed or anything, that's just loose, so you can easily move that out the way. So yeah, I think now I will remove the minifigs and I'll show you these removable sections. Okay, so there's the minifigs out the way, so you can see the sofa in particular a little more clearly, and you can also see these two chairs, which are the same, and that pattern is just a sticker, one on each. Oh, I've knocked the table. Let's move the pizza out the way before it falls down. So I'm sure you've seen these before. but just in case, nice printed pieces. And then the chairs are a bit loose because they're just sat on one each, but it makes them good, I guess, because you can slightly adjust the position easily. So underneath, that's what that looks like. And then this section also lifts up and comes out, and it's basically the same underneath, so I might as well leave that there. Yeah, the guitar fell down. So there we have the kind of centerpiece of the set. You can see underneath what the pattern is like, so it looks quite nice. And I mentioned in my build that it's quite a, if you do have a kind of recess section like this in maybe a mock you're making or something, then this is a very good way to make a nice pattern floor. If you want to maybe be able to change it occasionally without having to rebuild the whole floor, you could have sections like this. So it's all just built up very easily, and yeah, slots in nicely. So here we are, back in place. In terms of the minifigs, so here they all are. So we'll do these three first. So we have Chandler, Joey and Phoebe. So I think they probably, I think Joey and Chandler definitely recognisable. Phoebe maybe not so much, but I think these two are spot on pretty much, especially with that kind of grin and the man bag that you will know if you watch the show. But very good. Oh boy, get better focus. Very good printing on them. Some good prints on the back. Alternate faces. So yeah, they're fine, but I think the original faces are the best. I think they're the ones that I prefer and I'm going to stick with. If I can get their hair back on, there we are. So then we have Gunther, Rachel, Monica and Ross. So Rachel's hair, I don't know if that's a new piece because it's like perfect. If you've seen the show, from that kind of style, it was like a hit haircut at the time that everyone went crazy for. So I think Ross and Rachel I'd probably recognise, and I guess Gunther. Phoebe, maybe, Monica, a bit like Phoebe, is maybe the one I might not pick out. But again, all very nice prints. I think, yeah, probably out of these four, Ross is my favourite. I think he looks like spot on, really. Alternate faces, so that face, probably not so much for Ross, just looks kind of standard minifig type face. Oh, now I've dropped him. Okay, we'll leave him down there. Monica. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I guess Rachel was a bit fiery at times, so that's not a bad face. Yeah, not so bad. Gunther, just kind of average plain face. So I would say the faces it shows you in the book, kind of set faces that Lego recommends, or the first choice ones, whatever you want to call it, I think they are, for all 7 minifigs, are the best, and I think all the minifigs are very good actually. So in terms of, I showed you the spare bits and pieces, so in terms of the leftover parts, this is what you get. Lots of nice little bits, so a few nice gold pieces which are good to get, silver roller skate, a few cups, so these kind of smaller cups, get one of those, that's quite nice. Clear crystal. So yeah, not a bad little selection of spare pieces. And that's it really. So I think this is a very good set, whether you're into Friends or not. If you are into Friends, then I'd say, yeah, definitely get it. And if you manage to get it on offer, then well done, but I was quite happy to pay full price for this one. And yeah, I need to find a good space to keep it. Okay, right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you again soon.